Hear what?
Listen. With your mouth open like this.
Excuse me?
Their horns are watching over us.
I'm sorry, who's watching us?
God's little angels. Who else?
Look out for Charlie.
I'm gonna bring the whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down on your head.
So some people are freaking out over my last video and what I said in it about using weaponized terms and leading yourself into a trap. And I find that pretty funny. What I was saying was not very sophisticated, but if you aren't sophisticated enough to get what I was saying, then I really don't know what to tell you. This chick gets it.
Whatever, human being that's being attacked with directed energy weapons. But this idea of there being a TI community, I think, is a trap. They might as well just call it trap. That are all 100% traps. There is no TI community.
You are either a human being experiencing electrohypersensitivity and or effects of weaponized RF, EF, and ELF, or you aren't. It's that simple. So stop weaponizing yourself against yourself. Look at all the insane hit pieces by the media. Look at the absurd, insane hit piece by that ridiculous media group Vice. And what did they name their absurd hit piece? They named it Meet the Targeted Individual Community. Both of those terms are retarded. Both terms, TI and community. Guess who used both? Vice. Vice News. So there you go. That should tell you everything that you need to know. I'm trying to help you, and these people are fighting to get back into that weaponized box. If you want to live like you're a masochist, that is totally your issue. If you put value in either one of those terms, you have a serious problem. I don't trust groupthink, and I don't trust communities. They usher in things that I don't like. Mainly consensus without data or evidence and groupthink. And I don't need consensus to do work. I question the people who are getting worked up about this as if they're trying to start a forest fire out of nothing. If you're too retarded to understand that it's the trap of weaponized terminology and groupthink that I don't like, then stop the video and split. If you haven't noticed, look around. There isn't a quote-unquote community, real or existing on the web, that exists without leaders. Pied Pipers, who in this case, I don't trust as far as I can throw them. I don't trust communities, period. If you can't understand that, then you just don't get it. It's weird because this is not the first time that I've said this. I've said it many times. So these people must not have been watching for that long or not paying attention. This is no different than when someone shows up and says, fellow white people, we are all evil. You get the point. These terms give me the creeps, period. It's like freaking out because somebody doesn't want to be part of a group that calls themselves the conspiracy theorist community, right? Conspiracy theorist was, in fact, made up by the CIA. It's like a trap. It really is. So it's like people freaking out that you don't want to be part of that. It doesn't make any sense. Now I want to address a message that I got where it said, where you're wrong is believing that telepathy and clairvoyance either cannot or does not exist. Wrong. I never said that. You have no idea what my beliefs are on either of those subjects, and I have never shared them with you. You are completely ignorant to any experience I may have had throughout my life, or even what my views are, and you are frankly talking out of your ass. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that human beings and every other living thing and non-living thing on planet Earth is connected to the Schumann resonance and other frequencies that originate from the Earth. I just explained this a few videos ago. It's a scientific fact. And those frequencies have been hijacked. So, if you have any experience with quote-unquote psychic or clairvoyance, you cannot trust it anymore, period. You don't know if it's natural or artificial. In fact, many large RF projects in the past have had a very clear and sole objective, plainly stated, and that sole objective was, quote-unquote, psychic subversion. Now, that can mean two things: subversion of psychic experience and or abilities, or subversion of the mind, or both. So don't come to this channel making assumptions that you seriously know nothing about. That's exactly what I was talking about in the last video, with people misrepresenting what I am saying. Now, coincidentally, I'm going to show you how anyone can easily find the subverted frequencies in their surroundings. So here's what I did. There's nothing strange or special about this. All I was doing was recording the emergency alert horn, and I heard it and clicked a recorder on just to get a sample of it. So there's nothing special about this. I'm just using it as a random piece to show you what can be done. So here was the original. So that's it. Goes on for, 47 seconds or whatever. Now, all I did was I went to Spectral and I went down and I got into the ELF area of the recording. And I went up to 8 hertz. That's it. So that is the area of ELF, the Schumann resonance, brain waves, all that. Bodily function, everything. And I copied that to a new file. So here's the file of 8 hertz. So here's the file, and here's the bar where you can see the audio jumping up and down. And you can see the ELF is really loud, but you can't hear it. It's inaudible. I'm going to make it audible. And it gets very loud at points, like here. If you had a woofer, you could turn this up and see the woofer bouncing back and forth. But you can't hear it. But what you can hear is harmonics from ELF bouncing into each other. So what I'm going to do is begin adjusting it, and I'm going to show you some stages of it. Here's stage 1, and some of it sounds pretty creepy, but check it out. I'm just going to play a few seconds of it. Now, I'm not recording, I need to clarify, I'm not recording with an antenna or a radio. This is just an audio recorder in the vicinity, right? So this is right in front of you the whole time. You just can't hear it. So let's go to some other stages. This is a couple stages later. Now, if you listen to that, that sounds like radio communication. And that is clearly communication there. It's not clear communication, but it's communication. And so is that. It's all of it is. It's just some of it's harder to hear. Now again, this is not radio. This is being picked up. This is audio that's right in front of you, and I'm making it audible. Check this out. It's man-made, and this is 100% man-made. You can look at it spectrally, and you can tell that there is no doubt about it. Right there, right here, you can look at it and tell that it is 100% man-made. 100%. So the area of 0 hertz to 8 hertz, that is like the lowest ELF you can get, is 100% man-made. In this clip, you can actually hear talking. Now here's another one. This one is pitched up a little bit. That is a voice. Here's another short clip. And anybody can do this. This is just an ordinary recording that I'm messing with. It's not special. There is nothing special about any of this. I did not record this to even pull this out. I just recorded it, and then I decided to use it as an example to grab ELF clips from it. Now here is a little more, I'll end with this. It's just a little more audio that I worked on. The same clip, but I just kept working on the clip. And this is basically the whole thing. Again, 0 to 8 hertz. This is what's in your vicinity. This is completely and totally, obviously, man-made. That's clearly communication. Let me show you one more thing and then I'm out of here. This is just one area of the frequencies, and you can totally see that this is totally and completely man-made. Check that out. It's like, it looks and acts like sine wave speech. It's very similar to sine wave speech. So would I trust any psychic experience right off the bat? Absolutely not. That's it for now. Look out for Charlie.